So if you feel that superannuation is a good structure through which to save for your retirement, the next question is, how can you boost the amount of money that's in your superannuation? And a number of you had questions along these lines for me. It's important here to understand your two types of contributions. There are concessional contributions, and these are in the form, as we've talked about earlier, in the form of your government, your employer superannuation guarantee. That's your 9.5%. You can add to that by making salary sacrifice contributions. They're your own contributions to superannuation pre-tax, and there are personal deductible contributions that might be allowable if your income from employment purposes are less than 10% of your total income. And this is generally if you've retired but you're under age 65 and can put contributions into super still. The limits at which you can put concessional contributions into super depend on what financial year it is and what your age is. So this financial year, you're able to, if you are under 50 years of age, you're able to put $30,000 of these types of contributions into your super fund. If you are 50 years or over this financial year, you can put it up to $35,000 of these contributions into superannuation. Now, this is expected to increase in the 2018-19 financial year. So it's going to go up by another $35,000. And that has an impact that relates to the other type of contributions that we have. So non-concessional contributions. These are the ones that aren't taxed at all when you put money in. Concessional contributions, you pay 15% contributions tax on the way into a super account, whereas non-concessional contributions, you don't pay any tax on the way into your super fund. Now, the limit for that currently is $180,000 in any 1 year. So Neil, who talked about selling investment property, could put the proceeds of the investment property into his super fund. There is a limit of $100,000 per annum, but if you are under 65 years of age, you can bring forward 2 further financial years and put $540,000 in any 1 year. So if you're a couple and you're both eligible, you could put up 2 times that amount into your super fund in any one financial year. So they're your 2 types of limits. The most important one to understand from most people's perspective is those concessional contributions. So $30,000 if you're under 50, $35,000 if you're over 50.